Hello, all of you women, men, and dude bros out there who are probably looking forward to playing Army of Two. I'm your host, Andrew Reiner. We're playing Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. Dan Rykkert's on the sticks today.
Yep, it is a stealth game, as you can see. That's a good start.
I would say this game as a whole is a good commentary for our times.
Well, yeah, it's pushing the industry forward, I think, in a time that we've got, the Bioshocks and stuff pushing storytelling forward. This fits right in with Bioshock, and they came out the same day, so.
I would put it in a museum, an art museum.
Yes.
For everyone to see. Dan and I played it all day yesterday. We did a live stream of it, and holy crap, it is just a meat grinder. It is just non-stop action, body parts flying everywhere.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. It's good, just silly, super over-the-top violence. It's got some of this co-op stuff here, but not nearly as much. I guess my guy's not interested. Oh, there we go. Not as much like the stupid back-to-back stuff from the previous games, or, you can do the little shield move, but mostly it's just the occasional little step jump like that.
Yeah,
Other than that, you can flank and do all that stuff, but it's a pretty straightforward shooter.
And I've been saying yesterday on Twitter and during the live stream that it's more a spiritual successor to 50 Cent Blood on the Sand than it is the other Army of Two games. Like it is just nonstop action, very basic action, but a lot of fun because they just keep throwing enemies at you.
Yeah, there is no... Oh, God! Okay. There's no shortage of guys to kill in this game.
And once Stan's little meter gets filled up over here,
you
see he has 4 little bars in it right now. That's when all hell breaks loose.
Yep, that's overkill.
And we are whenever we activate it, we just laugh our asses off.
So, watch this. It's using the Frostbite 2 engine, so theoretically, well, if he didn't run away like a weirdo, I could have shot through that and then killed him. But, what do you think about the Frostbite stuff from what you played, Reiner?
I love how everything blows up, but it looks awful. Like, they didn't go for realism. It's just like, all right, this melon's just going to explode. It's not going to look realistic at all. It'll just be gone at a certain point.
Oh, God, I didn't want to fault that, you idiot! Oh, God. Yeah, it all just kind of looks stupid. Look at that guy. Jesus Christ.
See, that's what I mean.
Oh, yep.
Just sliced up.
He had a bad day.
Like, I didn't even see you shoot that many bullets at someone.
No, but he's missing all of his limbs. He has a head, though. That's more than a lot of guys.
That's your guy.
Yep, that's my guy.
What was he doing?
He was getting a burger over there.
Indiana Jones is over there.
Oh, is there a hat guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get an achievement for knocking off 50 hats, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, was that the Fashion Police achievement?
Yep.
Or was that a different one? So like this, yeah, I can shoot right through that cover if there's a dude there. I could have knocked his head right off. It's fun. Reiner, me and you were having a good time. It's maybe a little repetitive.
Yeah, there was all sorts of red flags because EA didn't send the game to us. Even on release day, it was kind of shocking that they didn't get us review code yet.
Yep.
The other 2 games we got review code like a month in advance.
Yeah.
And EA has always been good about that, but yeah, we're having fun with it. I don't know what went wrong there, or
the other
code
red flag
wasn't ready yet, or what.
Other red flag might be that look at that guy.
Yeah.
There's a red flag. But yeah, the whole studio shutting down is probably a red flag.
Yeah, that is. This was Visceral. What was it, Vancouver?
They called it Visceral Montreal. Although I still need to see if they have that logo at the beginning or if they just go with the standard EA thing, since Visceral Montreal is not a thing anymore. What do we got here? M4? No, I'll stick with my normal stuff.
So they reward headshots and stuff like that well with giving you experience points. Very Call of Duty where you see a plus 10 come up for a kill, plus 25, plus 30, plus 75 for co-op moves.
It's team-focused stuff like flanks, and if I distract a guy and you shoot him, and you've got this TWO vision thing, which I have not found very useful. It's supposed to show you the optimal path if you want to flank or whatever, but it's really not useful at all.
And the points that you get are actually your currency.
Yes.
And so that money can be used to upgrade your weapons, buy new gear. Like Dan is wearing something really crazy. He had to unlock that America mask.
You can...
the Iron Patriot mask from Iron Man.
You can also make your own masks.
Yep, there's a really nice editor. Allows you to do all sorts of creative things. Which Dan figured out yesterday.
Creative is the word for it, yeah.
And it's kind of interesting. One thing we noticed, you can't upgrade your pistols at all, which is weird.
You can
upgrade all the other
skins.
weapons. Yeah, you can just put like a snake skin on your pistol, but you can't improve those. So not super deep, but it is something to play for to unlock stuff.
Yep.
And the co-ops worked well so far. Like, we haven't had too many problems, except every once in a while in my game, I was player 2, we'd get to a point where the bodies would disappear, the custom armors would disappear on player 1 and 2. So we'd just be these floating heads on my screen.
Yep, it looked pretty funny.
It was great. You could check Dan's Twitter for a bunch of videos of that.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, this is actually my first time playing just single player because I've been going through the entire campaign with Reiner.
Looks a little harder.
Nah.
You were bleeding
surviving
quite a bit there.
Well, looks like I can call. Looks like I've got a D-pad thing here to where if I want him to be, aggro or whatever, or throw a grenade. Yeah, confrontation.
Oh yeah, and there's these little moves, which I actually like because if you're bleeding, like if you're about to die and you get into one of those, you can't take any damage and you'll heal.
It's a nice little thing. Oh, so here's... Wait, should I do overkill yet? Yeah, well...
There's just one guy up there. No, you're going to get to a door.
Okay.
You always pick it at the wrong time.
I pick it at... Yeah, when there's like one dude, and we just kill the hell out of that guy. But,
There's Frostbite.
Right, oh, here we go. So here's overkill. Okay, he's not even a thing anymore. He doesn't have a torso.
So pretty much a bullet kills anything, blows anything up. Cars, shoot the car.
Oh, God.
Oh, you lost
Am I
it?
out? Oh, God. Yeah, it's you're
the co-op
invincible.
one lasts a lot longer.
Because you can both do it at the same time, and you're invincible, you have infinite ammo, you don't have to reload. It's just big, dumb, loud, awesome. Oh, so I can call him to do his.
All right, now I'll go crazy. Blow everything up. Like, Dan and I did this on a city street that had like 15 cars on it. Blew the living hell out of all of it. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
And it could get to points where you can't even see what's going on. There's just so much dust in the air.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
There is a close range kill, melee kill.
And for all they said that they were going to be more serious with this one, there is some major, like, dude elements, bro-y stuff. There have been a couple fist bumps. There's not like a fist bump button.
Yeah, you can't play rock, paper, scissors. You can't play air guitar.
Yeah.
You don't have any of those actions anymore.
You can get bullet cancer.
You go ahead, tell the story.
So there's a line very early on in the game where you're out in the desert and somebody says like, "Oh, you got any sunscreen, bro? Skin cancer's nothing to joke about." And the other guy goes, "Yeah, neither's bullet cancer," which is just amazing.
I wish I could be that cool someday and have lines like that just on cue.
We're kind of like these guys, aren't we?
Well, we got to really work on our dialogue, though.
Yeah, we do. We're not very good at that.
So there was a tag team, yet I don't know how you got it. He was just kind of sitting behind cover.
Yeah, there is some glitchy stuff in this game, too.
There's been like 2 enemy types.
Yeah,
standard troopers, and then that right there was a, what do they call those?
Brutes.
A brute.
Yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot of variety there. It is just this mode, too. There's no, like, standard multiplayer. There's no deathmatch or anything like that, so...
Difficulty settings.
Yeah. I just wonder how much replayability this has, I know you can upgrade your weapons and stuff, but we're both finding that we have a surplus of
money now,
cash because we have guns that we like, and we've got all the attachments we want,
Yeah,
all
and
over.
it's like, I don't want to buy everything.
Yeah. I mean, unless you just want to get that achievement or something. So, I don't know. It seems like you have a surplus of money and not a whole lot of stuff to spend it on.
Yeah, and who knows about DLC if before the studio was shut down, if they actually created some or not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously you can buy all the masks and stuff, but it's mostly like cosmetic stuff. Oh, God! Bah. Okay. Whew.
So if Dan did get knocked down, teammate, I don't know how it'll be handled in single player, but I would have time to go revive him.
Yep. I assume the AI will come revive me.
And there's been some cool kind of deviations from just these kind of shooting galleries. We had some pretty neat sniper sequences where one shot would take off a head or a limb or something. In a hilarious way, too. If you take off a leg as a guy's running, he'll go flying, like cartwheeling through the air.
And big set-piece moments where like we're in the back of a truck and we're throwing landmines out at cars behind us, things like that. Like there's some pretty silly, fun stuff like that. What are we doing here, folks?
And some good firefights, too. Like, they've been pretty intense where we're yelling at each other, like, help me, get this guy.
And the environments actually do shake, it's not all just the same, like, dusty Mexican thing. It's like, here we're in a stormy Mexican thing.
Excellent, Dan.
Yeah. Sometimes you're in buildings, sometimes you're not in buildings.
Yeah, I've been impressed. Like, I would say this is the most fun I've had with an Army of 2 game.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it's just because of its pacing, and the controls are really solid. Like, the mechanics work, and
Yeah.
that's been a problem I've had with the other ones.
Yeah, and I mean, the other ones, I commend them for trying something different with co-op and, adding a bunch of stuff, like lifting someone up over a ledge to let them see over the top and shoot, or do the back-to-back stuff. But, I'd rather just have a dumb co-op shooter like this.
Yeah, it's just streamlined down to the chaos.
Yep. It works fine.
Get him. Throw a grenade.
I have my thing. I'll do it. Wait, do I have my thing?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. It says LB. Why can't I?
Oh,
There we go.
Shoot some cars.
Are there cars?
Maybe not.
I turned it off. How do I get down there? Can I just jump off the building? But yeah, it's I haven't written the review yet. It'll probably go up very, very soon. It's a solid game. It's fun. I don't know if it's exactly worth the $60 investment from what I've played.
Yeah, that's something you still got to determine yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth playing if you don't have anything else to play, but it turns out a lot of great games have come out recently, so I wouldn't put this as a priority over any BioShocks or Tomb Raiders or anything like that.
Yeah, I would say if you dig, the first two Army of Two games, the 50-cent game, just dumb, silly co-op games.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Like, Dan and I have been laughing our asses off and having a good time.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Dan, for showing us this level, and we're going to get right back to co-op here. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time on Test Chamber.